Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Marcus, and this is the place where real stories about love, heartbreak, and life's unexpected twists come to life. Your support truly means the world to us. Nearly 90% of those watching aren't subscribed yet, and we really need your help to keep sharing heartfelt, meaningful stories like this one. So, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and drop a comment telling us what city you're watching from. We'd love to connect with you. Now let's get into today's story. Can a seemingly perfect marriage crumble in a heartbeat, out of nowhere? The answer is yes. I lived it, and now I want to share that experience with you. My name is Marcus, and the woman I loved was Emily. We'd known each other since high school, sitting in classes side by side and living in the same neighborhood. What started as friendship quietly blossomed into love, and eventually something far deeper. We were each other's first loves, first everything. Emily waited patiently for me during my military service. After I returned, we went to college together, and only then did we marry. One thing that always made me proud was that our wedding was entirely on us. We didn't ask our parents for a dime. We wanted to build our life on our own terms. Kids weren't part of the plan yet. We agreed to wait until we were at least 30 or 35. Diapers and baby clothes could wait. We worked hard, saving bit by bit for a house. When it came time to apply for a mortgage, our application was denied. So, temporarily, we put the property under my father's name until we could pay it off and transfer it officially to us. Life was good. Our incomes grew steadily. We bought a car, then a second one. But since I ran my own programming business, we kept the vehicles registered in my parents' names to avoid any questions about our finances. You might wonder why nothing was under Emily's family name. That's because tragedy had struck. Her parents had died years earlier in a sudden, horrific car crash. They lost control on an icy highway and collided head-on with another vehicle. It was devastating. Not only for Emily but for me too, as I had grown to deeply respect and love them both. It took Emily a long time to pull herself from the depths of that grief, but slowly we found a steady rhythm again. We never fought. Not really. We always talked things out calmly. If anything, some friends joked our relationship was so peaceful it bordered on boring. Then one day everything changed. It started with something small, or so I thought. Emily usually did the grocery shopping solo. She'd grab the cart, load it with bags, and bring everything in herself. I didn't mind helping, but it was just easier that way. That day, I struggled a bit with the heavy cart, and instead of the usual calm, Emily exploded. "And these damn bags. I could have broken my back," she snapped. I tried to calm her, but she pushed me away, tears flashing in her eyes. "If you just called me, I would have come. And maybe for once you'd figure it out yourself," she shouted, suddenly standing and heading for the door. "Where are you going?" I asked, stunned. "I'm exhausted. I'm staying with Sarah for now," she said, cutting me off before leaving. I stood there dumbfounded. Honestly, I felt like a complete fool. She just snapped and left, over something so trivial. But I wasn't naive. I knew something deeper was wrong. I just didn't want to pry. I believed she'd come back when she was ready. A month passed without a single word. Called, texted, no reply. By the third week I gave up. Then one day Sarah showed up at my door. Sarah was Emily's best friend, the one she'd been hiding with for 6 weeks. She practically barged inside. I eyed her with suspicion. I'd never liked Sarah much, but now she irritated me more than ever. "Did Emily send you?" I asked, trying to keep calm. "No," Sarah said with a sly smile. "I'm here on my own." She plopped down on the couch, crossing her legs in a way that made me uncomfortable. "Just be straight with me, Sarah," I said. "What's going on?" She hesitated, then suddenly leaned forward, kissed me, and even tried to put her hand down my pants. I jumped back like I'd been burned. "Get out!" I yelled. "You're an idiot," she sneered. "But I was trying to save your marriage." My head spun. "What are you talking about?" Sarah smirked and crossed her arms. After Emily got through grieving her parents, she decided she needed to change things up, boost her confidence. She joined a dating site, and one of those dates went way further than she planned. She's disgusted with herself now and doesn't know how to face you. She winked, clearly proud of herself. Maybe if you'd cheated on her first, you could have started fresh. I glared at her. Get out. And tell Emily to stay the hell away from my apartment. Sarah shrugged. This is your dad's place too, right? And the car Emily drives for those dates. Yours as well. Just have her drop the keys in the mailbox. I slammed the door in her face. First I felt nothing. I'd gotten so used to living without Emily that her absence barely registered. The nagging suspicion I'd buried now made sense. The divorce happened quickly. We had almost nothing left to divide. Emily kept calling, but I ignored her. At one point, I even threatened to call the cops if she didn't stop showing up. Eventually, she threw the keys at me, muttered a few insults, and vanished from my life. I never saw it coming. But life didn't stop there. Thanks so much for sticking with me through that story. Sometimes life throws us curveballs that we never expect, and it's how we face them that shapes us. If this story resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might relate. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. There are many more stories coming your way. Stories that remind us we're never truly alone in what we go through. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. See you soon.